are you gonna do then? Fuck in the snow? Suggestion? I was about to suggest something, fuck in the snow, but immediately could consider fucking in the snow, because I had nothing to suggest but fuck in the snow. I couldn't even imagine what one could do outside in the winter besides fucking in the snow. Let's fuck in the snow. Bienvenidos amigos to Frosty Kiss. Now, I'm playing this game because I'm sure I'm not the only one, but every Christmas they ask me if I'm bringing someone home. And this time I will not disappoint. I will bring the epitome of a perfect girlfriend, the anime dating sim girlfriend. Which is ideal, I think. It's fucking terrible. It has the purple hair and everything. Let's start this beautiful, most romantic story. I wonder, what is the spirit of New Year? What is New Year itself? Oh, I thought it was a Christmas shit. I don't know. Just another time cycle. One of the many red letters. Letter days. I don't know what that means. Or a much more alluring and mysterious event. Dude, it's New Year. Chill. In my memory, if my memory serves me right, the New Year was celebrated even in ancient Rome. Who knows? Even before that. Well, Mayans celebrate that. But why is it a holiday? And why people because it's the beginning of New Year. It's like you just finished something, you're gonna start a new one. It's like a new game thing, kind of weird thing. I don't know. Everyone decorates New Year trees, dreams up various stories, invites their friends. I don't think. I think. Wait. I think you're thinking of Christmas, Lena or Lena. I don't know. Semyon? How do you say that? Semyon? Semyon? There's a lot. Oh wait, this is probably a girl's boy, right? There's a lot of free space behind it. What's the matter? Are you grudging the toys? I asked. Oh, hello. This is fine. Mom, Dad, I would like you to meet my new girlfriend, Lena. Yes, that's her natural hair. Yes, those are correctly anatomically impeccable boobs. Lena's voice made me snap out of my thoughts. I found myself standing still, clutching a small glass statue of a snow maiden in my fidgeting hands. Yeah, dude, I think you're thinking about Christmas, not New Year. Simeon. Yeah, I'm on it. Slavia? It's her name. Chop it smaller. Oh wait, that's not a good girl's voice. I suck at making voices, I think. We won't be able to eat it this way. Uliana, I think that's how you say it. Cucumber shall be over there. Have a look, please. Ooh, cucumbers. Oh, hello. That's lovely, ladies. I'm sure you're all very nice. Slavia. All right. Uliana. A moment. Oh, is that supposed to be like a German thing, German accent? Everyone around is busy, with holiday duties. Even I, dreaming by the ambience, volunteered to bring and decorate the New Year tree. That's not a thing, man. It's Christmas tree. I'm just gonna say Christmas. Today's the 30th. Oh no, it is New Year. Weird. Okay. Today's the 31st of December. We've reached an agreement to celebrate New Year's at Lena's or Lana's, whatever. It just happened that way. Anyway, it's not like we had any other option. Why? Lena's place was an obvious choice. After all, who would be pleased to celebrate New Year's in an untiddy and dusty apartment like mine, or in a dormitory in which Slavia, and Elisa lived? I don't fucking know, dude. Several hours left until New Year, and the preparations were going all out. I was finishing decorating our New Year tree. I don't think this is a thing. Is it a thing? Correct me if I'm wrong. I don't really think it's a thing. Slavia, Uliana, and Lena were casting their spells on their festive meals. Meanwhile, Lisa dashed to get the girls. Am I missing something with are they witches? Obviously, we were hoping that Senya and Masha would drop in, but the evening was getting darker and the girls were nowhere to be seen. The door slammed, allowing the freezing fresh air that could be felt there. I don't know what that means. Near the Christmas tree. Christmas, it is a Christmas tree. And why do you keep calling it a New Year's tree, fucker? Elisa, come get the supplies. Having finally hung the glass statue on the branch, I come up to Elisa. Judging by her voice, the supplies were pretty heavy. When do I get to the kissing and the fucking... What? Oh, she's not that bad. I mean, I'm sure someone like put a lot of effort into this models, but it's not for me. It's not for me. She stood on the with her back against the wall, trying to catch her breath. Elisa, Lena, couldn't you find an apartment even higher? Whoa, sure it doesn't matter whether it's the second or the fifth floor. It's exhausting in any case. She shouted. Oh, she shouted. Damn it! I should have shouted that. Now, from now on, I'm gonna shout everything you say. Don't worry. Only muffled laughter echoed from there. Semyon, what? You climbed the stairs while carrying all that? Elisa, can't you see? Semyon, why didn't you use the elevator? Elisa stood up to me and glanced angrily at me. Oh, it's supposed to be angry. Okay. Being a smartass, the elevator already went up and I didn't want to wait. Is that fine? Watch us standing still for. Move this to the kitchen. Stop making eyes at me and move. Don't worry, lady, I'm not making eyes at you. Elisa was always been kind of locomotive and at the same time an ignition spark in her company just as Uliana. If we gather up somewhere was definitely their scheme. The bags appeared to be really heavy, and when I tried to pick them up, I couldn't call the cry of surprise. Oh, how feeble the men are these days! Come on, let me help you! Thank you, Elisa. Together we managed to get the large sketched out to the load bags to the coach. Don't you mean couch? Whatever. To that lamentably cracked under the weight. It broke. It was fucked. Slavia. Or, yeah, Slavia. I keep reading that wrong, I think. What have you bought so much for? You'll thank me in the morning! Uliana. Wow, girls, these are some firecrackers over there. Here. Nosy Uliana, bitch, has already peered inside the bag through the hole inside. Pull out a long black box, yelling cheerfully, tearing the bag even harder. Oranges fell out and rolled on the floor. See what you did, fucking Uliana, dude. What? See? Uliana, whatever. Having noticed the disaster she's done, Uliana gathered the fruit quickly and pretended a nice girl. What does that mean? The front door slammed again. She ran away with the fucking oranges. Hi, everyone. And where you've been loitering about? Nice hair. Masha entered the living room wearing a dark dress and rolled. That's not a good fashion choice. Dude, I don't even dress myself that good, and I know it's fine. What's fashion, really? I wasn't loitering anywhere. We recorded a song today, and I tell you, girls, it's beautiful. Don't look at me like that. So what's up? Got any news? Are there more people to come? Because there are so few of us here. Oh, Simon, hi there too. Like, everyone's a girl, and I think I'm the only guy there. I mean, not that I'm complaining, but even though there were only 6 of us, we were getting pretty much crowded in Linissa, one room flat. Well, I guess probably. What a beautiful Christmas tree you have. Is it real or fake? You know, we bought a fake one, and it smells so awful. Well, like plastic, you know? And here you have a real one. It's so cute. I adore Christmas. Is it Christmas or is it New Year tree? Make up your goddamn mind game. When I was little, we used to bring and decorate real Christmas tree. And I will even chew its needles. What does that mean? And I also love Olivier salad too. Do you add pickles in it? My mother always does. But one of my friends doesn't. Oh, they're bitches and pickles are just fucking delicious. Somebody had to calm Nash's endless chatter down, so I dared to chime in the conversation of what I say monologue. We're waiting for Senia. Help us sort out the stuff, will you? Okay. Oh, by the way, this evening Suddenly she went silent, pausing in mid-sentence. This evening you what? It's nothing. Now you're gonna leave me with suspense? Dick move. With a great deal of commitment, Masha went out loading on the bags, sorting food on the table, while leaving the rest of the stuff in there. I still don't understand what you mean by chewing in the needles of the tree, and I still understand what it means by spells in the food. There was a strange, nearly forgotten feeling that that had been haunting me relentlessly throughout the whole holidays. As I thought I was 12 again, hurrying up to bed so that I could wake up early in the morning and open up gifts waiting for me on the New Year tree. It's not. Wait, do you get gifts on the New Year's tree? Because they keep calling it Christmas, they keep calling it New Year. I'm lost by this point. And much as strange nothing only served to reinforce this feeling. I guess this is the first time in about 5 or 7 years I find myself in high spirits of the eve of the new year. Today I enjoy myself, rather than stay buried like a mole within 4 walls. What's wrong with being a mole? There's nothing wrong with it. Forcing my eyes not to miss the moment the clock in the corner of the screen marks the beginning of another cycle of the seasons I couldn't tell the difference between. Aw, man, you're lonely as fuck. It's all thanks to the girls. Who are they, by the way? Because you talk to them like, I don't know, kind of sister way, and it's kind of gross thinking this is a dating sim, I think. It's been only a while since the day we all met, though up to now we've been hanging out together and visiting each other's pretty often, as if we were old friends. Well, perhaps it was the truth after all. The real meaning of the New Year. Friendship. Okay. But we can all, everything that happened to us real was just a bright and vivid dream our company shared, though it mattered not now. What happened? The more important thing is the lesson we've learned from this dream. What dream? What are you talking about? What spells? What needles? What the hell's going on? The hand on the clock was approaching 10 p.m. Mark relentlessly, Lena and Slavia were having a chat and rattling dishes in the kitchen. Oil was sizzling in the pan, and some meat was baking in the oven. Filling the kitchen with appetizing savor as the servings of the festive table were reaching its end. Dude, don't be a bitch and go help. Lots of trumpery was hanging from each and every corner I've reached. Garlands, fuck it, were winking with bright colors, and dolls' glassware was glistening from the branches of the New Year tree. I don't know why I read that way. The scent of tangerine and pine needles served as a complement of the elevated atmosphere of holiday, just like in the good old days of childhood. Uliana and Elisa ran outside, having a strong intention to try and out the explosive contents in the bag. That's not a good idea. It never ends well. Someone's gotta fucking get death. Masha was lying on the sofa and seemed to be falling asleep. What a weak soul. I was sitting in the old soft armchair, staring aimlessly at the TV screen, where a bunch of shows, business stars in brightly colored dresses, Hollywood smiles were shining in their faces, were wishing their audience a happy new year. Though at the very moment I had not the slightest intention to notice any of the historic behavior. What do you mean historic? It's like it's a yearly event. All I wanted to see was a noisy celebration of holiday with cheerful people and their never fading smiles. That's a bit creepy if you had am I gonna do something? Am I gonna fucking read for 3 hours? I wanted to believe in their countless wishes of happiness and health, and that every wish would be undoubtedly come true. This time, at least. Never have. Dude, have you learned nothing of fucking 2016? No, you just can't guess with these things. My eyes accidentally caught sight of some kind of little dark box lying on the floor. Uliana's firecrackers. At the same time, a mole phone rang somewhere in the kitchen. Slavia. You want me to drop them? Nah, climb up and take them by yourself. I won't drop them to you. What? Oh, okay. Semyon on. Go down and give those firecrackers to Uliana. She's left them somewhere in the room. Thoughts were moving slowly in my head, as if my mind was involved in some haze, and I didn't want to leave this cozy and soft armchair. I thought, though, why don't I go out and breathe some I have no idea what's going on. My stomach needs to take a break from those tempting smells anyway. Drop the firecrackers out the window. Let's go down with Uliana. Hopefully we'll fucking talk to some humans being, New Year and all. Though it was too stuffy in the apartment. Semyon, I'll go for a walk, I said to the girls in the kitchen, and left the apartment shuffling my coat. Bye, bitch. And I died of cold. Hypothermia. There's nothing that could happen. The streets greeted me with noises in every corner. Someone was launching fireworks, children were playing with peg tops, okay. Little toys that were spitting and launching sheaves of multicolored sparks. Oh, okay. Beyblades. Let him rip them. Uliana and Elisa were setting up a huge firework that was probably equipped with at least 30 shots, and the box wasn't a small one. I'm afraid to imagine what cut of our budget was spent to say, dude, it's worth it. It's fucking worth it. Fireworks, just want to get the best theaters. Uliana, got it? Instead of answering, I showed the small backs. Give it here. Whoa, what a bitch. Uliana snatched the box. A little thank you would be nice. You're the one stupid enough to leave it in the apartment. Well, now we're gonna rock this night. She had a twinkle in her eyes, just like a small child. It was a creepy thought. She was probably thinking of something to blow up the whole time. That's an even creepier thought. Simeon, why'd you buy them? You could make it yourself. It isn't the first time you... what the hell? What's going on? Are there big terroristic witches, maybe? Spells and bombs? If looks could kill, I'd be dead right now. And that would be okay. Oh, wait, that's Alyssa. You shouted, right? Yeah. You're such a jackass, Simeon. What's wrong? Victoria's capitalism over the young chemist? What? Old Avid still turned up the worst time possible, and now I realize I unwillingly teased Elisa. Alright, I'm sorry, don't blow it up. Hands raised themselves in a reconciling gesture. That's easy, please. Will you, for one, stop apologizing in an upcoming year? Maybe. Just don't get mad at me. Steve startlingly waved me aside and chilly shrugged. I'm going to get warm. Freeze yourself if you want to. Bye. My coat wasn't the most frost-proof one, which is why I started to freeze as soon as I left the porch, and I died. I'm a ghost now. Yes, I wanted to go back to the apartment. I was acutely pulled by the sleeve. Wait, you were the one that was shouting, or I don't remember. Fuck. Hey, who's gonna launch the fireworks? Are there still some firecrackers left? Yeah, let's fucking die. If I'm gonna die launching fireworks, I think it'd be worth it. Let's freeze to death. Perhaps I should stay and die? Elisa, you can go back home while we prepare for lunch. I pointed my finger at the bag with fireworks cylinders stacking out of it. Well, you are a numbskull after all. She snorted, turned around expressly, and trudged back to the apartment. You got what you wanted. I'm a numbskull now. Always been. Oliana just giggled behind my back in response, and my neck was instantly bitten by billions of icy needles, and I died. You redhead piece of... Oh my god. Without even turning around, I carefully dropped, trying to cover myself an incoming snowball with one hand, while scooping some snow and making it snowball with another. Hey, that's not fair. She didn't even let me turn around, aiming at my head and quite frankly hitting it. Will you stop already? Nope. Death. She lost focus for a moment, and after 2 life-saving jumps, I utilized the nearby bushes to cover. The stern battle raged on. By dodging snowballs, I managed to warm myself up pretty nice. I no longer wished I had gone home with Alyssa. Aw, then what? And after another sharp hit, put a rock in it. So the bright down jacket, a snuffy voice could be heard from behind the tree. Hey, that's not fair. Go on, tell me how I should take it a dive. Of course you should have. She went out from behind the tree, snuffily looked at me with her arms akimbo. I don't know what that means. Ugh, I'm dead. Her upset appearance was so funny that a smile appeared on my face. Okay, that's not a cute face, but it's fine. Quit sulking with me. Got hit with a snowball. It's such a big deal. I just put a little rock in it. Just a little tiny. Doesn't even hurt. Just bleeding a little bit. Not that much. Alright, let's go launch some firecrackers. Her easily appeased temper could knock off my socks sometimes. Just a moment ago, she was burning me with her blazing expression, and now she's already suggesting screwing around. Wink. Let's go. Let's kill somebody. Let's rattle some dogs. Wee hee hee hee. Good. Oleana quickly ran away from another aluminium tin, which had a thin gray string of smoke coming out this hole. In a second, an unlucky piece of aluminium was torn asunder with a sudden blast, just like a kid. Even despite the fact that Oleana was on her first year of studies in the university, her ways of entertainment couldn't be called ordinary. Judging by the other girls' stories, she was screwing around. Apparently, she even volunteered to be a camp leader. Oh, that's cute. Working with kids, I appreciate that. I don't like kids, but I can see what people do. Oleana as a camp leader, that image appeared in my mind instantaneously. A pioneer uniform, her strict voice, lectured ankle biters. That's a bit kinky, bro. I couldn't contain the laughter. And the boner I had. What you laughing at? Nothing. Just think of why some individuals still enjoy playing with firecrackers. Because they're fucking ripped. That's surprised look. That's your surprised look? Okay, I'll take it. What's wrong? It's funny. Where's the fun in that? Just an explosion. Dude. This man I cannot empathize with. And the tin's torn apart. It's possible to hurt an eye with a splinter. Let's not do this again, okay? I'm worried. Oleana waved her hands in protest. Don't be a little bitch! About you as well. Well, if you're worried about me, we won't do this again. Because you're a pussy-ass bitch. Oh, someone died. An explosion went off right behind her back, and killing her instantly. Alright. I frowned. Something should have been done with that girl in her senses. Yeah, alright. That was the last one, I swear. I stretched my hand out, and Oleana sorrowfully unloaded the rest of the warheads in the palm of my hand. You're indeed boring. Yeah, I can concord. What are you gonna do then? Fuck in the snow? Suggestion? I was about to suggest something, fuck in the snow, but immediately could consider fucking in the snow, because I had nothing to suggest but fuck in the snow. I couldn't even imagine what one could do outside in the winter besides fucking in the snow. Let's fuck in the snow. I gave her a condescending look. Oh my god, this guy is really unappeasable. You don't want to fucking help cook. You don't want to fucking explode firecrackers. You don't want to fucking build a snowman. Then what the fuck do you want to do? I'm still 10 years old for you. Bitch. This said personal attack. What's wrong with it? To me, it's fun. She suddenly sat in her hunkers and started to fury the soft snow. I was standing nearby and amusedly watched her attempts to make something round of a slush ball. Don't just stand there, help me. Yeah, don't be fucking Grinch. Well, great, real mature. Okay, well, make a few balls, put it up top of each other. So what? I can't stand this guy. Oleana stood up and threw a serious look at me. Look, that's all, everything. It's part of New Year. The presents, the snow, the bell. You're talking about Christmas. All of this is Christmas. I don't get why you're such a dejected creature. What happened in your life that you look like all the fun has been pumped out of you? Life, just general life. The thing is, nothing happened. That's why I'm like that. Ooh, someone's traumatized by something. I'm not sure if that's the truth or not, but somehow I really want to trust myself. That's the reason for my passiveness. Who was my style of life itself? It's not me. I was pleasingly to know that someone else is responsible for your failures. That got really deep, really fast. Oleana kicked the slush ball and fell apart. She turned around and headed to the porch, and I froze in place. Just a second ago, I was ready to leave myself, but now I felt extremely offended. Offended by myself, by being such a miserable toad. I can't even pretend I'm cheerful to not upset the girl. Like, what the fuck you expected? She wanted to be a fucking snowman with you, and you just snubbed her like a bitch. I felt some kind of unpleasant-eyed lump appear in my chest. If I managed to upset Oleana, I really did something wrong, in this holiday to boot. I meant a lot for her. I could have not had these feelings, but for sure didn't have a desire to spoil it for someone. That's the attitude, bro. I sat down in front of the tumbled down slush ball and tried to gather it in one piece. Somehow I managed to do it. While I was standing rolling in the ground, carefully straightening the sides as slush ball was slowly turning into a sphere. That's the spirit. So where are you? She turned around and saw me making circles around the whatever. What are you standing for? Come on, make a second one. Liana incredulously came closer and tried to make a second bowl, keeping an eye on me. She tried to roll it, but all of a sudden slipped and her face fell directly into the concrete and she broke her nose. Funny as a crutch. Wink. As her face was dead giveaway, in a second, she couldn't control herself and started bleeding all over the place. The police arrived and realized no, we cannot fix your face, I'm sorry. Having finally stopped bleeding and fucking dying, she continued to make a snowman, smiling from ear to ear. Ah, it's heartwarming. And here it is, something made of 3 snow spheres, with hands that were supporting the fat pot belly standing before us. Instead of nose, the snowman had a branch and some random continent I don't know what that is, ended up his eyes. If we only had a carrot. We could use your hair. That would be real classic. With a broom in a hand and a bucket in the head, to be precise. I was standing next to Uliana and watching this snow miracle. All of a sudden, I felt warm and cheerful, like going back to childhood, when we, together, were walking and playing with snow and with my parents. Uliana looked at me, and I grabbed her hand. I just had a sudden desire to hold someone's hand. It actually was like childhood. The snow falling from the sky, the New Year tree, the Christmas tree, to say it's Christmas, lightning of the outdoors, the snowman, someone's hand you can clasp. I checked the time. New Year was at hand. I dragged Uliana's attention to the fireworks. Let's launch them right now at 12 o'clock. All right, she said and gave me a high five. Then they asked. The phone's clock was counting down the last seconds of this strange, full of mysteries, lost to discoveries, happy and sad moments here. Mostly sad, mostly shitty. Donald Trump. Uliana rose with a spring, pulling my sleeve. Is it time? It is. She took a match from out of her pocket and ran up to the artillery, which was armed and ready at the time. And 5, 4. Uliana was emblazing wicks after wicks, constantly swearing and breaking the matches. 3, 2. The last wick ignited, setting the ground with the sparks. 1. And precisely the first second of New Year, a bud of shine bright lights that looked like marvelous flowers, and she set fire to the grand Christmas tree, killing hundreds. Look, look! She ran up to me, grabbed my hand and pointed at the sky. Although that was actually unnecessary, I was fascinating in the sight as well, and I'm blind, I have no eyes. Good, I was born with a deficit, don't look at me. What's so special about these lights and snowmen after all? What exactly is this day? Why do they make you wake up from the dream, dust off the fluff, lecturing your soul? Watching Uliana, it became clear that I was just forced myself too deeply in the borders of dejection and loneliness I created myself. That's deep. Thick deep. So maybe it's time to break these borders, and time to not build walls against fucking countries. That's not how it works. A chime of bells echoed from someone's open window. Uliana shouted, "Happy New Year!" and suddenly kissed me right in my unshaved cheek. What kind of unshaved? Does that look unshaved to you? Your fucking face looks like a fucking baby's ass, dude. You're such a pussy bitch. The same moment, she became extremely shy because of her abrupt longing. I dropped her eyes and quit hold of my hand. No, I'm sorry. What's wrong? Nothing, bitch. She went beet red, nearly matching the shade of her cheeks and the color of her hair. Her embarrassed look gave me warm feelings. I brought her hand and caught her by surprise. Hey, no biggie. You can kiss me again if you want. I bent down, kissed her in the ear, and I said, "Happy New Year." And we fucked in the snow. The end. What a beautiful story. Heartwarming. I'm so happy I get to bring Uliana to my... Yeah, fuck it. I bet my family's just gonna love her. Like, her hair, her soulless eyes. Beautiful. We leave it about you. Ah, thank you. We hope you find your own... No, thank you. Good luck. Thank you, but after that last wish, I'm not trusting you. Yeah, it was a Russian game. It's pretty decent. Just, the thing with the, dating sims and all that, I can never get used to the girls. Like, I never find a game with the correct type of art. You know what I mean? I don't know. Yes, it's beautiful. I enjoyed it. I did. I did. It's fine. If anyone's watching, I'm not gonna answer that. And I'll see you next time.